Hello everybody, this is Paul Neeson with Torah Life Ministries, and today I want to talk about this right here. This is the One New Man Bible, and so many of you, my viewers, have taken advantage of this special offer that I have on my website, which is a link to the publisher's site to get this copy of the scriptures here. And the reason why I love this translation, I've said it over and over again, at the bottom it says right here, Revealing Jewish Roots and Power. And yes, this translation gives study notes that talk about the Hebraic roots or the Hebraic understanding of it. It's such an excellent translation. You can get it at the link below the video. I definitely recommend it. But today's video is not only about these scriptures. Today's video is also about this calendar here. It's called the One New Man Messianic Calendar. And it is excellent. It just came out as this calendar. It's the One New Man Messianic Calendar. It started in September and it goes all the way through to December of 2014. And it's a wonderful calendar, excellent pictures, just beautiful. And it gives scriptures from the One New Man Bible, revealing Jewish roots. And I just love this because it's not tied into any one particular organization. It's just from the publisher of this scriptures, and he's giving me a special offer right now, and that offer is if somebody goes to the link and purchases the One New Man Bible, he'll give you a free calendar right now. So you get both of them together, or if you get two calendars, he'll give you a free calendar as well. They make an excellent pagan Christmas gift. Well, I interviewed the publisher of the One New Man Bible and the Messianic calendar here, so I'm going to play that interview for you right now. And if you haven't gotten these yet, get them. They're excellent, and let me know what you think after you've gotten them. So check out the interview, and everybody have a wonderful day, and shalom, shalom. Hello, everybody. This is Paul Neeson with Torah Life Ministries, and today we got a special guest, Steve Spillman. Steve, say hello to the Torah Life audience.
Hey, Torah Life audience. I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be Paul's guest.
Steve, it's very great that you come back on the show you were on before, because you're talking about something that a lot of people need, and it's a time-sensitive thing. But before we mention what that is, I want to review and hold up that Bible you have there.
This is the One New Man Bible.
Yes, and everyone knows that I highly promote that Bible, and I really talk about that. I'm going to put a link under the video if you want to get that. But, Steve, tell us about the Bible. Refresh my viewers of the Bible, what it is and what makes it so different.
The One New Man Bible is a completely new translation of the New Testament. And it is a complete edited rework of the Old Testament. And the translator's reason for doing this, Bill Morford's reason for doing this, was that he saw that in the English translations, we've lost so much of the Jewish voice of the Bible. And we've anglicized the Bible, if you will, through our English translations. And we've lost that perspective and that Jewish voice in it. And also in the New Testament, we lost that power of the Greek in order to simplify it for English readers. So what Bill did with this Bible is really, really brought back the Jewish voice and the context of the time so that we could really hear and read what those people were hearing and what those first readers of Torah, first readers of Tanakh, first readers of the New Testament books were hearing and reading. And that was Bill's mission in this Bible. He's done a great job.
Now, this is the amazing part. Bill is not a Hebrew scholar, but he worked with a Hebrew scholar. Tell everybody who worked with Bill when it comes to the Hebrew and translating the Hebrew on this.
Well, Bill is a Greek scholar, and he's totally qualified to do the Greek translation. And so he's did a great Greek translation for the New Testament. But then, of course, when he did that, the people that read the New Testament says, you've got to have a Bible. We've got to have the Old Testament. And just like Paul said, Bill says, I'm not a Hebrew scholar. I can't do this. And he had made friends with a conservative, actually an Orthodox rabbi named Eliezer ben Yehuda in Florida. And he was a Hebrew scholar. For 7 years, Bill Morford studied under Orthodox rabbi and Hebrew scholar Eliezer ben Yehuda, who helped Bill put together the Torah and Tanakh portions of this Bible. Eliezer ben Yehuda is the grandson of the Eliezer ben Yehuda. Eliezer ben Yehuda, the grandfather, is known worldwide and in Israel for bringing the Hebrew language back from being a dead spoken language to being the spoken language of Israel. So now Israel speaks Hebrew because of Eliezer ben Yehuda. So you couldn't ask for a more qualified Hebrew scholar than the grandson of the man who brought Hebrew back to the speaking world.
And Bill became friends with the author of this Bible became friends with the grandson, and he helped them, and they worked close together in the translation. Correct?
And they still do. I mean, every time I turn around, I get an email from Bill saying this particular word in this particular verse. There's a better way of saying that, and the rabbi said we should do this. So it's really a living project. But yeah, they continue to partner up on this.
Well, what I love about the Bible is that I don't know Hebrew, even though I look like I do. I don't know Hebrew, and when I read the Bible in English, people that know Hebrew say you're missing so much, and I used to think, no, I'm not, but then the more I study, I realize, yes, I am. But that's what's so great about the one-man Bible, because he has these amazing notes that come from a Hebraic roots perspective, but also the translation was done by this, or with the help from this Hebrew scholar, so it's like perfect for even people that don't know Hebrew.
Oh, and he's got this glossary in the back of the Bible. Paul must be Oh, it must be 130 pages long. It's hundreds and hundreds of glossary items that give background and give depth to the text so that when you're reading the text, you can go to the glossary item and read more about it and really, really get that experience that he's trying to portray in his Bible.
Well, the Bible is so great that I recommended it to a bunch of people via my website under the link under the video, and every single person that got it was completely satisfied with it. And I mean, I even told some people I was so sure they'll like it that if they didn't like it, give it to me, I'll take it back. But everyone loved it. It was just it's just great, and it's one of my favorite translations that I do my Torah portions out of. So that's just wonderful. So now, so you have the Bible here, and I'm going to put a link under the video to another video we did with the author. Now, tell us, the Bible highlights in its notes, or at least talks about the appointed times and the biblical calendar to a degree. Tell us a little about that.
Well, of course, the Bible wants very much to recapture the Hebrew roots of our faith. And one thing that we've done as we've gone through this 2,000 years of being Greecified with the philosophies of Greece and being anglicized is we've kind of substituted our holidays, which a lot of people think of as pagan holidays, with biblical holidays. And so we've kind of made these substitutions without really knowing that. And what Bill wanted to do, and in order to really make the Bible as real to us as possible, is really focused on the biblical feasts and the traditional Jewish holidays. So what we've done is taken that and created a calendar, and it's a 16-month calendar because the Jewish New Year starts this year. It started in early September, but we're still so used to that Gregorian calendar that starts in January 1st that we felt like if we gave an extra bonus of 4 months in there, everybody'd be happy. So we actually created a 16-month calendar that celebrates not just U.S. holidays. It lists those holidays in there for our folks who want the U.S. holidays, but it lists all the biblical feasts in there.
Yeah, and I have the calendar. It's wonderful. I'll hold it up there, Bill. Let's see it. There it is.
Yeah, the inside the calendar, there's a couple really important things about this calendar. It's not just something that we picked up and found photos for. We partnered with filmographer Kenneth Berg, and if you folks are familiar at all with Zola Levitt Ministries and some of the movies that have come out of there and several other movies that Ken has done, Ken has spent the last 30 years making movies and television over in Israel. And he's always been a really talented amateur photographer. So he would take photographs on location in Israel as they were doing the movie shoots. And he collected 16 of his favorites for me and allowed them to be used in this calendar. So every month has a different original Ken Berg really high quality photo of some place on location in Israel with the description of it, where it is, and why it's important biblically.
That's just amazing. Well, everybody, I have there's a link under the website if you want to get this calendar, and I recommend you do because it's the end of the year is coming. The end of the whatever year you're using, it's time for this calendar. I actually got this calendar, and I'm using it right now because it started, as you said, in September, and so I'm using it right now, and I just love it. And the pictures are, I mean, It's great. Now, a calendar like this in a store would cost a lot of money, and you have it pretty inexpensive. How much is the calendar?
Well, the calendars really like this are hard to find because of just the economics of being in a store. They got to make their calendars pretty cheaply and pretty universally. So a lot of the things in this calendar, like it's got the Torah portions and the half Torah portions for each week in it as well. This is a really high quality calendar. Its retail price is $19.99, and I would guess that a gift store would sell something like this for $30 or so if they could get it. But
Absolutely.
we really think that it's so important for the One New Man Bible and the calendar to be enjoyed and experienced together that we've been offering you, Paul, some special offers, so folks could have the Torah, could have the calendar, and have the Bible at the same time.
Well, for my viewers, we'll put a package together. You can go under the video, click on the link if you want to get the calendar, click on the link if you want to get the Bible, but if you want to get them both together, click on that link, and we'll put a special deal together for you to help you get that. And I promise you, folks, you're going to be satisfied with this. You'll see, and you'll see. This is great. Steve, thank you so much for taking the time out again to tell us about this amazing Bible and now this wonderful calendar.
Great. Thank you, Paul, for having us, and thank you for your listeners to give us an opportunity to share this with them.
That's great. All right. Have a great day, Steve.
Great, Paul. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Come out of the world, oh my people, seek the truth, avoid the evil, learn Yahweh's ways, Torah Life Ministries, come out of the world.